Hi, this is your friendly neighborhood California Mojave gardener, and today what I've done is I've taken my serrano peppers and I've replanted them. So they're in this pot here, and down here I have water so it can suck it up from the bottom, but I did use my mister to mist the top. After I misted the top, what I did was, which I'm going to show you, is I also got this from the 99-cent store, and this is straw. And if you know anything about straw, straw blows everywhere. But as you're planning on putting straw on here, you want to mist the top real good. And then while you're crumbling the straw on there, you want to turn the mister on. Okay, so now I'm going to take you so you can see for yourself how I do it. Now this is my banana pepper plant, and let me take you down. First of all, you want to, even though you are going to hit the roots, you still cut out a large chunk, okay? And that's what I'm working on now. I'm going all the way down, going all the way around, like so. You are going to hit some roots, but you're going to hit the little seeker roots, the ones that look for nutrition. Those are the roots that you're going to actually be hitting. And I just kind of move those out of the way. I've already prepared my pot, and there are holes at the bottom. And then I have filler soil that I'm going to fill it with once I get it in there. Now, I want to cut it a little smaller. And as you can see, you are going to hit roots. You're going to hit those little filler roots. And it is going to take your plant into some form of shock. Yes, it is. I'm not going to say that it's not. But I've amended my soil. I've added blood and bone meal. I've added Epsom salt. I've added tomato tone. I've added peat moss, and I've added shredded wood and shredded coconut. So it's been amended. It's all ready to go. I do believe this plant is going to recover since it is so strong. So this is what I'm doing right now. And you loosen it up. Yep, you just keep loosening it up. And then what I do is I gently take the base, lift it up, and I sit it. Let's move you over. There you go. I sit it right in here. Make sure it's all the way down. Once I do that, I do have some openings, and I gently pat that in there. Not hard. I try not to disturb any more of the roots than I have to. So I'm just packing it in like so. Just making sure it's down there. Woo! The wind would start blowing, you guys. Putting some more in here. Put all that in there. All right. Now this has all the nutrition it needs. There we go. There we go. Now, from here, I need to moist it. Put some mist on it. Like so. Just so I can move it without the wind blowing it everywhere. And this mister, for this mister here, It's really good. You have to pump air in it. All right. Then you turn it on, and you can literally sit it down in there just so the top can get coated. As you can see, you definitely want to wet the top. That's a definite. All right. Now, once you wet it, I'm going to put it in here, put some water in here, so it can literally soak up the water from the bottom. That's a definite yes. So, then let me show you what I'm going to do. Then I bring my paper plant. There's water in the bottom of here. So then I'm going to take my mister, turn it on. You can lock it into place and let it go ahead and wet the top. Take you around here so you can get a better view. Woo! I can feel the mist. Feels good. All right. Now while your mist is going, you're going to take your hay. It's just real small pieces, as you can see, just real small pieces. And you're going to start putting it around. Now what the straw does is it protects the moisture inside of your plant, inside of your soil, I should say. You completely cover your soil. Because straw does hold the moisture in your soil is what you want to do. That way you don't have to come out here every single day and water. And this hay works, the soil and the hay together works just like, I would say, just like glue. And that way the wind does not blow all your hay away. I'm sorry, all your straw away. Don't use hay. Hay has seeds, and the next thing you know, you'll be wondering why your planter has grass or weeds in it. Because you used hay. And hay does have seeds in it. Only one that does not have seeds is straw. You can get it from the 99-cent store. From the Dollar Tree, I should say. And it's only 99 cents. And it comes in small little barrels, small little, let me show you. Small little bricks, that's what I'm gonna say. Small little bales, they call it bales. Here you go. And they come in this small. And I'm believing that it's going to be alive tomorrow and the day after. It might go through shock, but I believe it'll come back because it has such a strong root system. All right, that's done. I can turn that off. It's got water in it. Oh yeah, Especially this one. This one is just really soaking it up. So that's how you repot. You get everything ready before you cut your plant out of its old soil. You keep the oil soil on the roots. You try not to disturb the roots. But if you have to cut the little feeler roots, then that's fine. As long as you don't cut the taproot. The taproot is the main root. That is the biggest root that is in there. As long as you do not cut that, you are fine. Now, down here in this old dirt, ooh, I forgot to put the tag on. I got to put the tag on. Like, here's a big chunk right here. You see the feeler roots? You see all these feeler roots here? There's a lot of them. Feeler roots. Now, this whole brick, woo, Jesus. This whole brick here, as you can see, is feeler roots. But see, I want to reuse this soil. So, what you do is you take out as much of the feeler roots as you possibly can, because you don't want another plant growing. I want to use it to plant something else. So what I did was I took it, put it inside of this container, break it apart, which is hard, put on the roots. And what I'm going to do is, the roots need to die. Okay? These roots are no good. I don't need them for anything. But like I said, look at that. Look at that. Like I said, I want to reuse the soil. So what I'm going to do is, I am actually going to leave this out in the sun tomorrow to dry out. I am going to come through and stir it once in a while, but I do want the roots to dry out of it, because like I said, I am going to reuse it. You know, this is the naked truth, no editing. So, get out of there. That don't need to be in there. So that is my plan. This here, I'm going to pull all this moss up. All of this is just Spanish moss. I'm going to pull it up. I am going to re-prepare this soil. I'm going to put some bone and blood meal. I'm going to put some chicken manure in it. I'm going to put some peat moss in it. I'm going to put some Epsom salt in it. And I'm going to prepare it for my next round. Now, right now, I want to go ahead and cover this up as best I can. And I'm going to get a tarp. And I'm also going to use a tarp to cover it. So then, all of this stuff I'm getting rid of. So then, won't no bugs decide to come in and make their home. Because the one thing you don't want to do, because some bugs, they like to land and have eggs, lay eggs, and want to, their eggs become larvae, and they want to bury themselves. Oh, here's another one. They want to bury themselves underground, under your soil, and then when you go to plant something, you're in trouble. Because you got a host full of bugs. Now see, look at this. Look at this right here. I don't know what that is. I know what I planted, and I don't recognize this at all. So I'm gonna go ahead, take that out, toss that into my crazy yard. And I'm gonna go get some covering for this. So this is done. I'm not gonna bother it no more. I'm not gonna say hi to it. I'm gonna just put some, get it ready for the next crop that's gonna come in here. So, you know, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. But I don't wanna make this video long. I just wanted to show you guys how, and I will let you know after a couple of days if the replanting survived. All right. This is your friendly neighborhood California Mojave gardener saying peace be with you. Don't forget to like and please subscribe to this channel. Help support this channel, because while I am doing research, I am giving you guys extra little tidbits on what works and what does not work. Because that tomato test, it was a total fail. I don't know why they said to take a branch and put it in the dirt and it will sprout in a week. It did not, as y'all saw. If you have not seen my tomato test, please go back and take a look. It should be in the garden section of my YouTube. And I shall talk to you later. Peace and God bless. Ciao. All right, I'm back. I thought I should just show you one thing. So, sorry about that. One thing I do want to do is basically sift the dirt around. Woo! It is. Remember back here, I had the snap peas. So, I do have some roots here, but I do want to go ahead and sift this around. I thought about drying it out first and just letting this whole entire bed just dry out. Before that, I want to do some more research and see if that's okay, because I plan to amend it anyway. So, whew, look at that. Oh. So, I am going to do some research on it to see if letting the soil completely dry out and then amend it, turn it back, if that's going to hurt anything. I don't think it should. Woo. But look at that root. So yeah, you're going to find some stuff up there. Best to know that. Yeah, so as I go through, I'm finding more roots and I'm just taking them out. Oh. Look at all those roots. Look at that. Woo. That's a lot of soil. But they say you can reuse your soil. So since I am a first-time gardener and I'm not using soil in the ground, I'm using potting mix. Ooh, look at that, more. I'm sorry about the noise in the background. That's the air conditioner. And right now we got sirens going off. Why, I don't know. Usually we don't have sirens going off over here. It's usually all quiet. So, now after I've done that, I'm going to smooth it out. Woo, here goes some more. More. Woo, more. Big old sticks you want to take out. Unless you're turning this into compost. I'm not turning it into compost. I already have compost working. So, just in case they say don't dry it out, what I am going to do is put on a tarp. Just enough to cover it. That's all I really want. Just like that. Boom! Since the wind is blowing, I want to make sure it stays down. Trying to see if I can move the dipstick out of the way without it stinks down there. I'm not gonna lie and say it don't. It does. It's all that extra standing water, which I'm also gonna let out of here. So as you can see, I'm just moving the dirt away from the dipstick, and then I'm going to pull the dipstick out there, and that can stay underneath to protect it from the sun. And then I'm going to go ahead, cover it, hold it down. There we go. Woo! Yes. And also, if you have one of the raised beds that I do, it comes with a spout. I want to get that nasty standing water out. So, there we go. So, it looks pretty clean, but it still stinks. So I'm gonna let all that drain. I've taken everything else out, and that's it. And then all day tomorrow, this is gonna dry. Look at all those roots. I want to dry out all those roots, every single one of them. And then I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna let it out here to dry longer, and I'm gonna flip it until this soil totally dries out and all of those roots are dead. All right, I'm going to let you guys go, so that in that way I can go ahead and water everybody down, because it's been over 100 today. So you guys have a blessed and great afternoon, and I shall talk to you later. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Again, like and subscribe, so then I can concentrate on doing a live video showing you guys and talking to you guys. Have a great afternoon. Ciao.